Do you guys want to make your home a smart home? Then this video is for you. What's going on, guys? My name is Chris. I'm back with you with another unboxing and review video. This video is for the PINEWORLD Smart Door Lock, and this is a Deadbolt. If you guys have not seen my videos, I do have other ones available, and if this company sells a non-Deadbolt one, then I will link that in the description box below, but this one will be linked in the description box right below the video. You guys can read more about it, pick one up yourself after the review is done. If they sell it in the UK, I will have you linked as well. The model is the Q106 and it comes in the color black. Material is a zinc alloy, door thickness 35 millimeters to 55 millimeters. It operates in a temperature range of negative 25 degrees Celsius through 55 degrees Celsius, which pretty much takes care of everything from Death Valley to Russia. Operating voltage is 6 volts. Weight is 1.85 kg. It uses an app. It can also use a fingerprint, password, and a regular key as well. Without further ado, let's open it up, see what we got in the box. We'll install it, and we'll show you all the goodies. All right, let's get this out of the box and see what we have inside here. So, flipping it up, got a membership warranty information there. We ourselves our instruction guide here. Definitely follow this if you've never mounted or installed a door lock deadbolt before. Coming up here, let's go ahead and see what's in our little case here. This is probably gonna be our hardware and our door latch attachment. You have 3 keys there, physical keys. You have your little door jammer wedge here, and this does have some little plastic over the top of that, so peel that back when you're ready to install. You got your mounting hardware, some screws. Your deadbolt here also has, you need to peel that back there. Check that out. And you do have a little insert there if you want to go that route. All right, pulling these things out there. Let's go ahead and get one of the sides out here. All right, now coming to the outer portion here, which is actually going to go this way. You have your fingerprint sensor there, your keypad right here, and this pulls out, flips down for your manual key, gloss finish there with a stainless steel matte look around the edge as well. Looks like a smartphone. That actually looks really cool. Has a foam pad on the interior portion of it here to protect your door. There's your wiring, and there's your interior portion that connects to your deadbolt function here. That goes right in here like this and turns it. And so that once again just pulls out, slips down, or yeah, it doesn't look like it just turns, so you have to pull it out first, and then it can flip back around there. Okay, now coming to the interior portion of the door lock, and we also have a pad here, and we have this here on the back. Now this is gonna be completely matte black, which is very nice. You have lock, lock, unlock down here at the bottom, with some sort of little push button there. We're gonna get to that, see what that is. So that's gonna look really sharp on the interior portion of your home with, let's just remove this right now, and this on the outer portion of your home there. That's gonna do it. Let's go ahead and install it. All right, we're gonna be installing the deadbolt now, but what we need to do first, obviously, is remove the old one. Typically on all doors, you're gonna have 2 screws, one on this side and one on the other side right here. Typically they are Phillips screws. That's gonna release the handle here, and then you also have these 2 screws here and here we need to remove. Some of these handles can be a little tricky, so once those screws are done, these knobs, the knobs need to come out first, and if you are struggling to get it out, push this in completely, pull that one out there. Now with the knobs out first, then this removes just straight out like that there. Now we have a completely empty door bracket here for our deadbolt. All right, I have this side inserted right here with the deadbolt inserted right there. Let me show you a little tip here. So on the top of this right here, it actually has an arrow saying up, so that's when you know what direction to put that in. So I inserted that first, slipped that side through. If this little bar right here isn't flat for you to put it through, then get the key and go ahead and put it in and twist it. I put the cable underneath it. Now what we need to do is screw these in to hold that in place, or you can do that lastly if you want. We need to go ahead and connect our wiring here. We'll be back with you in just a second. So the metal back plate comes off of the interior portion, and then after the metal back plate, then you have your rubber gasket as well. Okay, so with the gasket sealed nicely on the door, it's not going to scratch your door if you're pulling this off, if it's a rental, etc., or an Airbnb and you eventually want to pull it off and take it to a new location if you are renting. So I got my screws in right here and here with my bar through here. Also, my wiring is through there as well. I haven't put in these screws quite yet. This side's looking really sharp here coming down. Again, the gasket is behind here as well. And this is not going to be the permanent location of it. It is holding very nicely, and I'll give you an update when I put the back on with the batteries. But you do need to, if this is going to be a permanent location, drill in right here and go ahead and mount another screw so that the top portion is really secure. But again, if this is a rental property, you do not want to put a screw up there. I've had no issue with a different smart lock that I just used the 2 screws here and here through the door in the circle that's already been cut out, so I'm not adding any drilling necessary. I'm using the existing hole that we saw earlier, the big circle, to connect these 2 together right here. All right. After that, you're going to have your screws here underneath the battery compartment here and here, attaching that portion to the metal bracket, fishing your wire through here. Now, there is a cover plate here that I have removed. You just pop it up from the upper tab here. We need to go ahead and connect this wire right into our power source right here, and then put our cover back on. Don't forget your 4 AA batteries, and then we're going to put our cover back on, and we will be in business. I'll link them in the description box below, but I recommend with something like this going with high-end batteries, just so that you don't have to worry about changing them out or locking yourself out if for some reason the batteries went dead on you and you forgot your manual key as well. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at what happens when you input the key code the wrong one. So again, just a slight touch. Let's go 111111. I think it's a 6-digit code you have to input, 6 to 8, and that LED light lights up. Now, if you input the wrong code 5 times in a row, the system will lock you out for 180 seconds before you're able to have access once again. And after 5 incorrect tries, a siren noise will go off as well. It's not over the top loud, but it's definitely would discourage someone from breaking in. All right, I do want to show you a couple things because this is a review video, obviously. And now normally you would mount this on your back door, your front door. Could it be used as a bedroom door like we are displaying here in this video? Correct, you could, but there's no handle to pull unless you want to pull this. You can if you really want to, but you would want this on your back door or front door. That also has like a push handle down here at the bottom. I'm in the process of moving, so instead of installing on the front door, I'm just showing you on the bedroom. With that said, one thing I did notice is there is a manual button right here to lock it. That automatically locks it, so you don't have to do the screw if you don't want to. You push that to unlock it and it opens up. Okay, but I do want to show you this. So see how I unlocked it? And there's still a little bit, it's not completely pushed in unless I do it like that. That's the only con I've come to so far in it. Now what that means is a simple modification here. Here is the old one. Unfortunately, it would stick in here. So what you would do in that case, if you are using a pre-existing one or the provided one, it's simple if you know what you're doing, but you need to grind this, sand this down a little bit more, meaning take a little bit off and flatten that area down so when the deadbolt doesn't go all the way back like that, it can still release and unlock. So let's go ahead and show you here. You want to go ahead and touch it. We locked here. Now let me go ahead and insert my code and hit our button here. And it unlocks, but again, leaves a little bit right here. So you got to alter your door so that you can get it completely open. Now the touch panel works really nicely, but you do need to hold your finger on it for a split second. Let's go ahead and wait till that turns black again. So let me show you here. So let's say you're in a rush. You go ahead and tap it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. There we go there. Bada bing, bada boom. So again, it goes by your finger. So what I like to do is I like to go ahead and hold it on there just for a second. Hit lock. Also, depends on if you're getting your side of your finger or right on the top. So let's try just the fingerprint here. Watch this here. So that lights up, putting my full finger on it instead of just going like on the edge like that, tapping it with my fingernail, getting just the skin over here. Still worked on that one. What's nice too is also very bright as well. I'm not really into the biometrics, so I'm not gonna insert my fingerprint, but that is where you would do the fingerprint right up top. I definitely like the accidental lockout if dead batteries, etc., with the regular key right here. Very sturdy with only the 2 bolts in, not the 3rd up top. Also, I really like the provided manual button down there to turn it automatically, or you could do that if you really want, but there's really no point if you could just do that. Unlocks it, and you open up the door there. Now guys, the Deadbolt does have Bluetooth, but you will need a gateway bridge. Unfortunately, that does not come with it. I wish they would have provided that for remote app access via Bluetooth, where you also can have many other great features with this Deadbolt by having different users. Of course, you could set that up as administrators where they're gonna have their own lock code. But if you want to take this Deadbolt to the next level, you will need the gateway. I will link that below. It's not very expensive. So you can access this Deadbolt via Bluetooth to your phone and have access to it that way. So then you have the manual key, then you have the fingerprint, then you have the touch panel, and you also have your phone for many different capable options of getting in to the Deadbolt. It is also IP65 if I have not mentioned that. Overall, it's a solid build to it. We've already talked about the cons. Unfortunately, this sticks out just a little bit right here, but it's modern, it's sleek, it looks good, and it would look good on your front door, back door, etc. Guys, in the description box below is gonna be this exact same Deadbolt again. You guys can read more about it, pick one up yourself. But just like all my videos, please don't go into debt for anything that I do make a video about. But if you have the cash and it intrigues you, go ahead and purchase on away. Hit that thumbs up button on your way out. It helps the channel. Subscribe because we got a lot more action in the books for you guys. We'll see you on the next one. Take care for now. Bye-bye. Don't let the party stop, guys. Hit one of these videos, continue to watch, and we'll see you soon.